Students, welcome to the program. Topic selected for today's program is District Primary Education Program. Objectives set for today's program are: first, to get acquainted with the concept of DPEP, that is District Primary Education Program. Second, to know about the basic objectives of District Primary Education Program. Third, to become familiar with the role of District Primary Education Program in planning and classroom practices, management structure and community participation. Fourth, to get an insight into the major achievements of District Primary Education Program. Students, let's come to the introduction. District Primary Education Program, abbreviated as DPEP, is a centrally sponsored scheme, was launched in 1994 as a major initiative to revitalize the primary education system and to achieve the objective of universalization of primary education. DPEP adopts a holistic approach to universalize access, retention and improve learning achievements and to reduce disparities among social groups. Adopting an area-specific approach with district as the unit of planning, the key strategies of the program have been to retain the sensitivity to local conditions and ensuring full participation of the community. It also seeks to strengthen the capacity of national, state and district institutions and organizations for planning, management and professional support in the field of primary education. DPEP is based on the principle of additionality and is structured to fill in the existing gaps by providing inputs over and above the provisions made under central and state sector schemes for the primary education. The state government are required to at least maintain expenditure in the real terms at the base year level. DPEP envisaged the planning responsibility to be undertaken entirely by the people at the district level. DPEP is a program conceptualized and evolved on the basis of varied experiences the country possesses and supplemented by the experiences of various international agencies directly involved in the funding of primary educational projects in the developing countries. Over a period of time, the sources of funding got diversified and the approach to plan primary education and to the DPEP became more specific, concrete and unified. However, DPEP is not an effort to develop uniform plans. In fact, this goes against the very premise of the program. DPEP considers that what is to be done at the district level need to be decided by those at the district level itself. It's envisaged as a centrally sponsored scheme with flexible parameters. These parameters are meant to ensure that the plan is within the framework of national concern and priorities. The bulk of the funds for DPEP came from international bodies such as UNICEF, ODA United Kingdoms, SIDA Sweden, Netherlands, etc. The first phase of the program was launched in 42 districts in the states of Assam, Haryana, Karnataka, Kerala, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu and Madhya Pradesh. Later the program was launched in 80 districts of Orissa, Himachal Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, UP, West Bengal and Gujarat. The DPEP has made decisive impact on the increased enrollment, reducing stagnation and improving classroom transaction. While the DPEP has been operational in backward districts with female literacy below the national average, Total Literacy Campaign has started up the demand of elementary education. Under the program parameters, investment per district is limited to Rs 40 crores over a project period of 5 to 7 years. There is a ceiling of 33.3% on civil work component and 6% on management costs. The remaining amount is required to be spent on the quality improvement activities. DPEP is an externally aided project. 85% of the project cost is met by the central government and the remaining 15% is shared by the concerned state government. The central government share is resourced through external assistance. Students, now let's discuss about the basic objectives of DPEP. The basic objectives of DPEP are: first, to provide all children access to primary education through either the formal or non-formal stream. Second, to reduce differences in enrollment, dropout rates and learning achievement among the gender and weaker sections to less than 5%. Third, to reduce overall primary dropout rates for all the children to less than 10%. Fourth, to raise the average achievement rate by 25% by measured baseline level and ensuring achievement of basic literacy and numeracy competencies and minimum of 40% achievement in other competencies by all primary education children. The focus of each plan may vary depending upon the level of development of primary education in the selected districts. In some districts, the priority may be more on access. In certain cases, the focus may be on retention, and in still other cases, the focus may be on achievement. Only a close scrutiny of the districts in a more disaggregated fashion can provide us a clue regarding the areas of emphasis. The criteria to identify districts under the programs are educationally backward districts with female literacy below the national average and districts where total literacy campaigns have been successful, leading to enhanced demand for primary education. It's quite possible that these two categories of districts can be from the same state. The priorities and planning concern may be different in these two categories of the districts. Students, let us discuss something about DPEP and planning and classroom practices. DPEP envisages the planning responsibility to be undertaken entirely by the people at the district level. The district plans under the DPEP envisage first to achieve the horizontal integration of the district level program and then to vertically integrate them to the state level and national level initiatives. This helps in ensuring local autonomy, competency and administrative capability. The process of capacity building is a part and parcel of the planning exercise. DPEP envisages linking district plans with school processes and classroom practices. It is an effort to bring together the pedagogical necessities and broader educational concerns. The ultimate objective is to improve the school processes and outcomes. To planner, the operational efficiency of the units, schools, is an assumption and hence the action lies outside the classrooms. The conventional educational planner never enters into the classroom and the typical pedagogue never goes out of the classroom, while the vision of the former is wide and broad to be understood and appreciated by the pedagogy. The vision of the pedagogue is too narrow and myopic to be considered seriously by the planner. Resultantly, the planner is isolated from the action and the action is isolated from the plans. To build bridge between them is difficult, if not impossible. The program makes a serious effort to link the two sets of actors. Improving classroom practices and school management no doubt form the core of the success of the educational programs. The program envisages create local specific facilitating conditions to improve teacher competencies through frequent in-service training programs, improving school management through training in planning and management of educational functionaries. The effort to strengthen state-level resource organization like SCERT, the district-level institutions like DIET, and to create new structures at block and cluster levels. DPEP and management structure. DPEP envisages distinct management structures to facilitate better implementation of the program, to closely monitor the activities and to facilitate faster flow of funds. These structures are envisaged at the national, state and district levels. The focus of all these new structures is to facilitate implementation of district plans. In other words, the new structures are supportive to the district plans. Developing a management information system to collect information to monitor DPEP activities is an essential element in the program. Similarly, the structure at national level envisages setting up program evaluation and research unit to facilitate studies in the area of primary education. All these structures are supposed to get merged with the existing organizational arrangements by the end of the project period. In the first phase of the program, it's implemented only in the selected districts, that too in some of the states. Even in the selected states, all the districts are not covered under the program. At present, the program covers 42 districts, 19 districts of Madhya Pradesh, 5 districts of Maharashtra, 4 districts of Assam, Haryana and Karnataka, 3 districts of Kerala and Tamil Nadu. The planning process is complete in these districts. The program is extended to 5 districts of West Bengal and Andhra Pradesh, where the planning process has been initiated. It's expected that 110 districts will be covered under this program by the end of the 8th 5-year plan. Many of the components of the programs are equally applicable to other districts, which are not now covered under this program. Moreover, the lessons learned from planning and implementing this program can be extended to other districts. The efforts are to improve system-level efficiency, to manage the educational initiatives. Mobilization, participation and school effectiveness are cardinal elements of the program. It envisages reviving the initiatives within the school to make it more effective. All activities are centered to promote this initiative of the schools. Now we will discuss about DPEP and community participation. Community mobilization and participation has remained an integral intervention in DPEP, cutting across different functional areas. This builds on the national thrust of democratic decentralization, evidence of which may lie in the fresh round of Panchayat elections in the several DPHP states. Developments in the last 6 months in DPEP have shown several interesting instances of intervention based on community participation. The distance education mode of providing an outreach to the village education centers, VECs, has been successfully used in many states. A beginning has been made in the use of research data in targeting community participation. For example, in Tamil Nadu, the cohort study has been disseminated and used by the community mobilization coordinators to elicit block-wise strategies. Evidence of widespread involvement and voluntary contribution of communities are now seen across all states. The challenge ahead lies in assisting and sensitizing states to refocus strategies so as to stress on the phenomena of repetition and dropout, as well as carrying out systematic process documentation. An attempt has been made to integrate need-based and grassroots planning of micro-planning undertaken by some states in the formulation of annual work plans. The issue was discussed with the states at length in a workshop in December 1999. Students, let us now focus on major achievements of DPEP. First, DPEP has so far opened more than 1,60,000 new schools, including almost 84,000 alternative schools AS centers. The AS centers covers nearly 3.5 million children, while another 2 lakh children are covered by bridge courses of different types. Second, the school infrastructure created under DPEP has been remarkable. Works either complete or in progress includes 52,758 school buildings, 58,604 additional classrooms, 16,619 resource centers, 29,307 repair works, 64,592 toilets, and 24,909 drinking water facilities. Third, the gross enrollment ratio, that is GER, for phase first states was around 93 to 95% for the last 3 years. After the adjustment for the alternative schools, education guarantee centers enrollment, the GR in the 2001-2002 works out above 100%. The districts covered under subsequent phases of DPEP, the GER including enrollment of AS, EGS was above 85%. Fourth, the enrollment of girls has shown significant improvement. In DPEP first districts, the share of girls enrollment in relation to the total enrollment has increased from 48% to 49%, while this increase in the subsequent phases of DPEP districts has been from 46% to 47%. Fifth, the total number of differently abled children enrolled is now more than 4,20,203, which represents almost 76% of the nearly 5,53,844 differently abled children identified in the DPEP states. Sixth, village education committees, school management committees have been set up in almost all the project village habitation schools. Then seventh, about 1,77,000 teachers, including para-teachers, Shiksha Karmis, have been appointed. Eighth, about 3,380 resource centers at block level and 29,725 centers at cluster level have been set up for providing academic support and teacher training facilities. Thus, it can be concluded that DPEP is not an exercise for finding unique solutions. The effort, on the other hand, is to experiment ideas and innovations which may have wider applicability. Its success and sustainability depends on how realistic are we in designing the programs and how careful are we in implementing them. The focus is essentially on the process dimension. Funds provide only a necessary condition for the success. The sufficient condition is provided by our own capacity to plan and implement programs. Even though plans are prepared at the district level, they are to be finally implemented in the schools and classrooms. How effectively this linkage is established will determine the success of the program. Students, hope you have got sufficient information regarding DPEP. This was all about today's program. Hope you have enjoyed.